What are the essential elements of a marketing plan? And what is a good market to enter? Those questions coming up next on Marketing Plan Q&A. Hi, I'm John Hunt from MarketingPlanGuide.com. Welcome to Marketing Plan Q&A. I'd like to thank our sponsor for today's program. This episode of Marketing Plan Q&A is brought to you by MarketingPlanGuide.com, helping you create winning marketing plans. All right, first of all, I'm going to start out, because everything that I do here at MarketingPlanGuide.com is based on the content of my book, The Do-It-Yourself Marketing Handbook. And I like to put this outline up because it'll allow you to give you an overview of kind of what I consider the basic elements, the essential elements of a marketing plan, and the 6 sections. Now, there's lots of different formats for marketing plans, and believe me, I've studied a bunch of them. But when it really gets down to it, you have six basic areas to a marketing plan, and those are: the first is situation analysis, which is it gives you the opportunity to take a look at yourself and your industry, and then the goal of the situation analysis is to come up with what we call a unique selling proposition. And we're going to talk about that because some of the pre-submitted questions talked about uniqueness and how that applies. So a unique selling proposition, and taking another thing we do in this section is a thing called a SWOT analysis, where we look at the strengths and weaknesses of not only ourselves but of our competition as well, and that helps us design that unique selling proposition. The second section of the marketing plan is target audience, and this is where we find out who has a need for our product and service. And also in this section, the goal of this section is to come up with what we call the ideal customer profile, because as you start laying out your marketing plan, you want to make sure when you pick strategies or media tools to use that they fit with the target audience that you're trying to approach. So in that section of the marketing plan, target audience, we come up with a buyer persona, an ideal customer profile. The third section of the marketing plan is called goals, and that's where we set out what we want to accomplish as a result of our marketing. So we have some way to go back and say, you know what, we actually accomplished what we set out to do. The goals will also help you drive your entire strategies and tactics of your plan. So it's important for laying that part of the plan out to get that before you get into the fourth section, which is strategies. This is the big picture. These are the tools that you're going to use to reach your target audience and deliver your unique selling proposition to them. And then the fifth section is tactics. And in this section of the marketing plan, we develop a marketing calendar, which will allow you to have a step-by-step, day-by-day, week-by-week plan that you can follow to implement the strategies that you've chosen in the fourth section. And the final section of the marketing plan is budget. This is where we reconcile our investment in marketing to our return. We're going for a return on investment here, and so that's what we do in the budget section. We want to come up with a projection of revenue that we believe will be a result of our marketing efforts. We of course want to cost out all our marketing efforts and then find out what our return on investment is as well. Just want to do a announcement here for a special program next Tuesday, 2 o'clock Central Time. I'm going to call it the State of Marketing Address, kind of go along with like the State of the Union, but this is the State of Marketing Address. It's going to be next Tuesday at 2 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Just go to marketingplanguide.com/marketing, all lower letters. And again, if you're on our list, you're certainly going to hear about this. And we're going to have a discussion on the current state of marketing and how it affects your business. I'm particularly going to address what I call the hysteria over social media. Social media certainly is a great tool if used correctly, but people are getting hysterical about it, or some people that I'm dealing with are getting hysterical about it. So it needs to be used correctly like any other marketing tool. Traditional media, you're hearing that traditional media is dead. It's not true. I have several people that I work with that are getting phenomenal results using traditional media. Now, what is true is that the rate structure has come way down, and if you know what you're doing when you negotiate, you can get some incredible value on traditional media, and particularly newspaper, radio, and television right now. They are hurting. The revenues are down. But, for example, radio, 96% of the population still listens to radio. So it's still an effective way to reach people. You just have to use the tool correctly and make sure the rest of your marketing plan is in place. You've got a good, unique selling proposition so that your ads have good copy. You have got to have good tracking. And, of course, you have to have good metrics on your costs so that you can get a good return on investment. But a lot of people are using traditional media still with great success. It's not dead, it is just definitely changing. So we'll address a lot of that in the webinar next Tuesday called The State of the Marketing Address. Saying so long.